Alright, y'all. This is the pumpkin event 2024 for Skyblock. This is basically to tell you some hints about how to play. Before you go into anything, make sure you have your best pet equipped. And this one's going to start in about 33 seconds. Make sure you have on your best armor. Make sure you're healed all the way before you go in there. One thing you need to know is if you make it to level 40, you need to ignore the boss because the boss is just a distraction. It keeps you occupied. It makes you forget to protect your pumpkin NPC. So ignore the level 40 boss. Another thing you need to know is the monsters will phase right inside of your pumpkin that you're supposed to be protecting. And you won't even know that they're in there. You see how I can just walk right through right here? Well, the monsters seem to be able to walk all the way through it. So just make sure you, every now and then, you just walk up your little pumpkin NPC and give it a good smack on the bottom. See if there's a monster in there. If there's a monster in there, it'll pop out and then you can take it down. First few rounds are very slow, pretty boring, but it intensifies once it gets up to level about 25. I've also noticed if you don't get at least 35 kills, you don't get as many pumpkin coins to spend in the store. So at least make sure you get 35 kills. And if we make it far enough, there's going to be monsters that look like these skeletons and the little guys in the blue cloaks, except they're going to be a lot bigger. Now, those you need to take down first because the bigger monsters do the most damage on your pumpkin NPC. Let's see. You see that red bar at the top that says 100%? That is your pumpkin's health. This is your pumpkin. You have to protect it. Try not to get too far away from it. If I can think of anything else, I will tell you while I play. Again, don't forget to check your pumpkin. Give it a good smack every now and then. Hitting the pumpkin will not damage it. The only thing that damages it are the monsters. You also cannot harm your other teammates. It will not let you harm your teammates. So while you're in a fight, you don't have to worry about being careful because you cannot harm your teammates. And I'm sorry if I seem a little boring, but this video is meant to be informative among all, so hopefully this video will help you learn something while doing this event, be able to get you a little bit further. Maybe the information will help you get at least the 50 round title, if anything. I've got so many of those 50 round titles, I'm sick of looking at them. It also doesn't help to be playing with people who just stand around and do nothing. Just idle. The ones that stay in chat aren't really doing much fighting, like this guy here. Don't be in the chat while you're doing this, because if you're in chat when you're doing this, you can't see the monsters around you. So you're failing your team by being in chat while you're playing. Like that guy, he wasn't really doing too much. This person's playing with emojis. That's also distracting. This person thinks he can just hide inside of the pumpkin. You can still see yourself in front of the pumpkin. Okay, now these are the big ones that I was talking about. You got to take out the big ones first, because they will do the most damage on your pumpkin NPC. These pumpkins with the horns that we just killed right there, they're really strong. Now you can go ahead and kill the Fade boss as long as you don't see any monsters around. Just watch for the screen to pop up that the next round is coming, because once the next round starts, you need to kind of leave the fade boss alone, because you'll have your monsters start hitting your NPC. See, it is. The next wave of monsters is coming. The fade boss doesn't really harm your NPC too much. But see, there's the monsters there. And if you kept fighting the fade boss, they would just walk right over here and start hitting your pumpkin. Okay, the fade boss is gone. See, there was a pumpkin monster hitting the NPC. And I hope my game doesn't freeze. There's another big monster. The last time I tried to record, my screen froze when I died. And I could hit monsters, but I couldn't leave the respawn area. I was kind of floating in the air, and I was hitting monsters from the air. It would not let me move. I don't know if it's just a glitch in the game or if it's a one-time thing, but if it happens again, then I'll just know it's a glitch when recording while playing. I haven't died yet. There's another one of those monsters that are kind of hard to take down. It helps when more people are hitting it. I'm sorry if I go a little quiet sometimes. And we got another piggybacker. All he's doing is standing there. Whoever Sunset Ronnie is, you are letting our NPC die. That is not cool, buddy. If you're not going to fight, you need to get out of the game. It is not fair to your teammates. I don't know why people get in here and just stand there. It only allows 10 people in this game at a time. So if you're trying to win one of the titles in here, you need to make sure you have a good group that isn't just going to stand around and do nothing. See, there he goes, letting it hit the pumpkin again. I'm not too concerned about winning because I've already got both titles. I've got the 50 round title and the 99 round title. This video is mainly informative, but I am trying to talk to y'all while I play, just to make sure I try to help a little bit. There he goes again. He's just standing there letting his pumpkin get hit. Look, there's scratches on the side of it. Oh, no, that's his wings. Never mind. I thought that was scratches. There's another one of the big monsters. Got to take it down. There's another one that popped up. Got to take it down before you get the little ones. Those big ones do a lot of damage, though, so hopefully others will see it and start hitting it with you. I try not to get too far away from the pumpkin because I've noticed a lot of people forget that they're supposed to be protecting it. Uh-oh, there's another big one, and I died. Gonna have to rush back over here. Our NPC has already lost a good bit of health. It is really hard to see on this game when there's so many people crowding around so many monsters. Okay, that is the level 40 boss I was talking about. The level 40 boss is a distraction. If you start fighting that boss, you're going to completely forget that you're supposed to be protecting your NPC. As far as I can tell, that boss is immortal. You can't kill it. So people are running around hitting it. All they're doing is causing it to stop where it's at. And if it stops right on top of this NPC, it will drain your NPC's health all the way down. So if somebody comes over here and they start hitting the boss right next to the NPC, you might as well forget about getting that title because that NPC is dead. Just remember that the level 40 boss is a distraction. Don't hit it. Just leave it alone and avoid it the best that you can. And remember to protect the NPC. It's really hard to see. You know, it would be nice if this game, the creators of it, would make it to where you can't see the players' titles above their head when they're playing this. Because it's very distracting. Alright, we lost. I got a total of 54 pumpkin coins. I know I'm not holding a whole lot. I like to throw everything in the ghost chest. But if I forgot anything that helps, put it in the comments for the players that are watching this, if you think it will be more informative. So, yep, that's it. And I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope that helps some of y'all.